Team FTC flight team stand up. New flight.
All right, bro. So, oh wait, I think I was about to play.
I start
All right,
drop
what's up, guys? This trade recap is hella late again, cause, bro, I literally traded today, went to the gym, and then instantly had to go. So, no time. But all right, here we are. So let's just get right into it. So yeah, coming into market open, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have a bias today because I woke up at 8:45 CST, which is 9:45 New York time. So I woke up 15 minutes after market open. And I got right in the chart. Like, my friend was calling me, like, thinking I was still asleep. Like, I literally woke up literally, like, okay. I don't know why I keep saying literally, but bro, like, I woke up 15 minutes after market open. So I didn't get to do my daily bias. I didn't get to do anything. The moment I got on the charts, we had a dump, I think. Yeah, so here we are, 9:30 open. I wasn't here for this, wasn't here for this, wasn't here for this, and then we dumped. I got here around here. And what am I looking for? So I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even mark out anything on ES, except for this 15-minute gap that was formed. And on NQ, since we're dumping, I was looking at the targets to the sell side. So what do we have? We had these relative equal lows right here. I don't think it was these that were relative. Yeah, it was these lows right here that were relatively equal. So this low and this low. And then we also had this low right here. That was inside this 1 hour gap right here. So my ideal scenario, what I was looking for, and I was telling my friends this, is a sweep of these relative equal lows and then maybe like 10, 20 point retrace up to like a 5 minute, 3 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute gap. And then a continuation to take out this intermediate low inside this 1 hour gap. And then a full reversal to the upside, targeting, I don't know, maybe where's London highs? Maybe London highs, or maybe like just any target to the buy side, being like, I don't know, maybe a 5 minute gap, 3 minute gap, 15-minute gap, etc. So that's what I was looking for. We didn't get that exactly. We edged this 1 hour. So as you can see, this green box is the 1 hour. We edged it, didn't hit it. I thought we did, but if you look at this, we didn't hit it. So this is MNQ. Even if you go on NQ, we did not hit this gap. So let's see right here. Where is the gap? Should be this, right? Am I even on the 1 hour? Okay, no. This gap right here. Boom. So let's go with the 5 minute. And that is not the right gap. The gap is right here. Boom. Okay, there we go. So this low wasn't put in yet. I'm just going to cut this off in replay mode so it's easier to explain. But look, so this red line is a 1 hour gap, didn't get hit, got edged, and then this green line is the intermediate low inside the hourly gap, which did not get hit. Because of that, I was not confident taking any sort of inversion to the upside because it was just low probability. And we did have this 4 hour bearish SMT or bullish SMT with ES. If I just go to that real quick. So yeah, right here, we did have a bullish SMT with this low and this low. So I guess, like, I don't know, like, I just don't, I'm just not trying to take lawns because we haven't swept this low. And we, like, when we're this close to hitting the 1 hour, like, I feel like we should just hit the 1 hour, hit the low, and then go, like, to the upside. So yeah, I didn't take this lawn. I think a lot of people took this lawn, including my friends. So yeah, this lawn was definitely a big win. Like, you could take this, lots of targets for this. You could take it to the 15 minute or the 5 minute or even EQ. I think you could have taken it to EQ. But yeah, here's a 15 minute right here. Boom. And then EQ would be, oh, also I actually saw another trade before this. I'll get into that in a second. But yeah, any target was hit. So look, if you took this lawn, you could take it to the 5 minute for 60 points. Stop would probably be, if you enter in the 1 minute inverse, stop would probably be like, maybe like here? Probably just below the gap. So yeah, probably like here. So that would have been 60 points of profit for a 1-to-1 if you held it until EQ of the range. Maybe you take partial at the 15 minute or you move to break even at the 15 minute just because, like, you have a 40 point stop. You don't like your RR. So then you take a 100 point trade, 2.2 R to the EQ of the range. So yeah, both winners, both would have been winners for this lawn. I just was not personally comfortable taking this lawn, and I didn't think it was a good setup, even though it played out. So yeah, wasn't a big fan of that. I did take a short though, and lots of stuff happened. So I wish I could show you guys the executions, but apparently like when markets close, it doesn't let me. So let's just go over the short that I saw first, which is right here. So it was just a continuation short. I'm going to go to top step because I can't really see the 30-second. But there was actually, no, it wasn't a 30-second. Okay, it was just a 1 minute. So yeah, if we go right here. So we had this retrace, a big candle down, and then we slowly made a couple candles up. So like we were kind of like, I think we were like building some like low resistance to just take out and then continue to move down. And if you look on ES, we actually had an internal bullish SMT or internal bearish SMT, which is even better. So what do we get here? We got a 1 minute inverse to the downside right here. So you could have entered off this candle, stop above the SMT, and then target would be the relative equal lows that I marked earlier. So let me just find those real quick right here. And it would have been a banger trade. And I would have actually taken this if it wasn't for news. But we did have news at 10, so I just can't risk anything like that. And I'm not sure how the news rules on Apex are. I learned today that I could still trade during news as long as I was following the strategy. But yeah, I didn't end up taking this because of news. So yeah, this would have been a beautiful, what is this? 80-point trade. Absolutely insane. 2.7 R. And yeah, that was the first really nice setup today. So yep. Bearish internal SMT right here because ES swept these highs, NQ didn't. Perfect trade. Honestly, there's nothing wrong about this trade at all, except for that we had 10 a.m. news. So yeah. After that, I missed out on that, so I was pretty like, I wasn't really annoyed because like I wasn't taking that in news anyway, but like I just missed out on a good setup. So then I tried this 1 minute inverse to the downside right here because we hit the 15 minute. This color should be red, by the way. This is a bearish rally gap, not a bullish. So I took this inverse and targeted the unmitigated 5 minute below. And I got insta stopped out because I didn't realize that we had a not a 5 minute. I didn't realize that we had a 3 minute. So I don't know why my R is negative, but should have been to this one, I think. Was it this one? I'm not gonna lie, I probably targeted all the way down here because that was my draw. So yeah, I took this inverse, but what I didn't realize was that we had this baby 3 minute gap right here. Like you literally can't see this unless like you mark it out. So we did 3 minute. I didn't wait for the highest time frame inversion, and I got absolutely destroyed. As you can see, this 3 minute held. So I lost. I missed a trade. I lost a trade. And by now, I'm just super tilted. And yeah. So what is the next trade right here? Sorry, this trade recap is so chopped because I just was not ready to make this. But I'm not even going to try to record this video again because I already went through everything. So yeah. This trade right here. So we're inside the bearish rally gap, obviously. And then we hit 0.6 of this leg. As you guys can see, let me mark it out. Right here. So right here, you guys see we're reacting to 0.6 of the leg, and we get a 4 minute inverse to the downside right here. So I took this trade, putting my stop above like these candles, I think. I think it was something like that. Or it might have been, I think it was above the candles at first. And then targeting this unmitigated 5 minute below. And let me just mark that out real quick. So right here, I'm going to get a 5 minute. And that was also EQ of this leg. So if you take this low to this high, this is EQ right here. And this is the 5 minute right here. So the draw was really, really nice, really obvious. And this was a great trade in my opinion. But my problem was I didn't see this 1 minute OB right here. And my stop should have been above the OB, which it wasn't. So it did end up going down here. I didn't go break even, and it came up, stopped me out, and then started running to my take profit. And I did actually enter again because, yeah, I was overtrading today. So if you guys look at my dashboard for the day, there's 8 accounts. So 1 trade, 2 trade, 3 trade, 4 trades. So I took 4 today in like the span of 25 minutes. It was really, really bad. I posted it on my Instagram story and like the reasoning and stuff. But yeah. So basically what happened was, boom, stopped out. And then I got really mad because like I didn't see this order block. Stop shipping above the order block. So I see the reaction to the order block and I'm like, fuck it, I'm getting back in. So I get back in and then I TP at the 15 minute because I started reacting. I was getting emotional. And then we started running through the 15 minutes. So I entered again and then full TP'd at my final TP. So realistically, I should have been up like maybe 4 or 5,000 today if I didn't emotionally take out and I had my stop loss in the right place and I didn't take this bullshit trade. So I'm pretty sure I should have been up like 5 or 6K. So that was just, it is what it is. Just not locked in today. I literally woke up late for market open, didn't do anything like my morning routine, I guess you could say, and I just wasn't locked. So I'm honestly really blessed to walk away today like up 1.7K. Honestly crazy, and there's really nothing else to say. I'm gonna show you guys executions just because I can't see it in the chart, and you guys are gonna be like, oh, show the execution. So this is my story. You guys see it from this morning. So look, I took this L and then took another trade. This was the 4-minute inverse, like the good one. This was an A plus. Stopped out because it came back up to test the OB. And then we tested the OB, came back down. I entered again because I FOMO'd. And then we just reacted to this 15-minute gap where I should have just break evened, but I just full TP'd because I was too emotional. Then we came up and came down, entered again, and then I just held into my full TP. So yeah, that's how the day went. And then here we go. This is my A plus today. 4-minute IFVG hit 0.6 of the big leg, and then EQ of the new leg plus a 5-minute that needs to be rebalanced below. And yeah, that was it for today. So honestly, dude, this trade got so chopped. I probably had a lot of other stuff I was trying to say, but I don't really remember what I even said in this video. But listen, you guys know why I took the trade, and I showed you guys this trade, this long, this short, and then this short. So in my opinion, those are the 3 trades today. I would rate the long like a little lower because again, like I was trying to see this 1 hour and this intermediate low get swept before longing. But the short, I would definitely give it A plus, and then this short also pretty good rating for me. But I was trading off the Fibonacci level. Like I know some of you guys don't really use the Fibonacci, but yeah, I was trading off 0.6 and then a 4-minute inverse. Like there weren't really any bearish PD arrays here. The bearish PD array was above where I entered and it hasn't even hit yet. There was a 5-minute. So in that scenario, I guess you wouldn't rate it A plus depending on like how you trade and what your confidences are. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, or not tomorrow. I'll see you guys Monday.